Hey, welcome. Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. Hey, what's up, guys? Currently messing around in my program. Yo, yo. Dang, 38 people, that's crazy. Currently messing around in my program right now. These are some scrap pieces of wood that are in my laser bed. Yo, hello, welcome. And I'm gonna use this space on these scrap pieces of wood to make some things that I'm gonna end up hanging on a fence outside. Doing good. How are you? I just started streaming. This is my third ever stream. Thanks for tuning in, guys. No, I'm not. Sorry, there's a little bit of a glare. At the Dollar Tree. Good one. Yo, what up? Welcome. Yeah, I think so. I like that. Yeah, I get that a lot. People call me Billy from Stranger Things all the time. Is everyone typing? Did they do what you wanted, Lauren? Wish I was working harder. I'm doing this live stream just trying to promote my laser engraving business. If you guys want to order anything, go to hydeparkengraving.com. Thanks for the love, dude. Yeah, I went to the gym this morning. Yeah, I hope so, young goat. What you're making, son? I'm taking some of these scrap pieces of wood that I have, and I'm gonna engrave some stuff that I can put on a fence outside of my business. Just kind of some yard ornaments, let's say. I don't know how all of these are going to turn out necessarily. From Texas. What up, Iron Dragon? No, we're not 3D printing. That's a laser. And then I have one right next to me right here. Look, I can show you guys. That's my laser. That's what I'm messing around with artwork right now on the computer. You guys know what laser engraving is? This guy just said, bro, saw you in Stranger Things. Nice, well, welcome, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna engrave them and then cut them out. Thanks for the support, dude. I appreciate it. All right. So I want to do 20. Wednesday web series. What's that? Yeah, I know, but okay. All right. I'm focusing the laser. Okay. Hello, hello. From Texas. Texas, baby. All right, so I just put in the computer, I put like a bunch of different artwork on, because this is like a little square sheet. And these are kind of like some scrap pieces. And I kind of want to make some cool stuff, just kind of show you guys. Keep walking on Lord's path. Amen, brother. I kind of want to make some like ornamental pieces that I can use in my garden. And what's cool about this machine is I can take scrap pieces like this and it'll take a photograph of what's in the workbed, and then I can just place it straight on top. The artwork I can place straight on top of the scrap pieces, and it'll engrave exactly where I want it to. Thank you, dude. All right. Okay. Now we're almost ready to go. Just to give you guys a better shot of what's going on. Here, maybe let's flip it around so I can cool. Yeah, so I made a sign with this same material. That's why that big oval is out of the middle, and it's an address sign with my number and stuff on it for my home address. But you can see here, there's like a little camera. There's a camera in here, and I could like basically watch what's happening inside my laser bed from the camera. This is my I don't have a 3D printer. These are laser engravers. I might get a 3D printer, I don't know. I know there's like laws and regulations and stuff around them. Thank you, dude. Yeah, let's do a little tour. I can show you guys. So this is our meeting room. Got some floating shelves here. And then this is a sign that I made today. It's a warning sign. Laser engraving in progress. Tells you what class of laser. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I like the vibe in here. I don't know if it makes it girly. Well, okay, so technically, this laser is a class 1 laser when the lid is closed, but it's a class 4 laser when the lid's open. So this laser that I have right here is a class 4 laser. Very, very distinct black of eye protection. That'd be because I don't have any. It's all good, Manthan. Trying to figure out what the best camera angle is, so I can see the chat and talk. There we go. You gotta. All right, that's. Is what it is, I guess, you know? Oh, okay, so let me show you guys what I plan on engraving today. So I might be doing something with this. Not sure, but I know. Yeah, I have a huge air duct, and it's blowing out the window. I have an air filter on there too, so no impurities get out. No, it's not a 3D printer. This is a laser engraver. But today what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these glasses, and on this one, I think I want to take and put it in the rotary, and I want to do a wrap around the whole thing. So I want to do a design around the full thing of this one. And then for this one, I think I just want to put it in the rotary and do like a little, I don't know, like a little saying or something. These are going to be pieces that go in the showroom that we're going to show customers. No, not for tattoos. I don't know. I would like to do the streams regularly. This is my third one in like the past 2 weeks. Yeah. I know. Yeah, it's my third one in the past 2 weeks. I don't know when I'm gonna do it again. I would like to try and do it every day, but at least once a week. Just kind of get on here and, as I have time and I'm making stuff, show you guys like what it is that I'm making. It's the best thing that's ever happened to you? All right, hell yeah, dude. I think I might do this one first. I want to engrave. So what I'm gonna do with this blade, they're not cheap, I'll tell you that. On this blade, I'm gonna do like the queen from like a deck of cards. So I'm gonna have like a face up here and a face down here, and then I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. And then on the blade itself, I'm gonna put it in the fiber laser, and I'm gonna put the Queen of Hearts on the blade. And I'll show you guys the artwork and the design that I've already made for this. Where's everybody from that's watching right now? Comment where you're watching from. I want to know. India, hell yeah, dude. Tulsa, baby. Oklahoma. Hate from Sweden. Oh, did you watch Your Mom's House? That's what's up, dude. This is just some scrap pieces of wood. And I'm making like ornaments that I'm gonna cut holes in them, and I'm gonna drill it to my fence. And so when people are like walking by, they can kind of see what I can make. Josh, that's actually a low-key, pretty funny idea. If you want to order one of those, I would love to make it for you, actually. I think you're right, Bobby Singer. All right. Yeah. I mean, so if you go to if somebody comments hydeparkengraving.com, I'll pin that comment, and that's my website. You can go to my website and you can custom order whatever you want. All right, just to show you guys what we got going on here. So let's see if I can't get it a little closer. That's a little design that I just pulled from. I pulled that from the engraving program. And it's just like a pre-made thing that came with the program, but it's just to kind of show anybody who's interested in ordering, again, what kind of stuff can we even do, you know? And one thing that we do too is like company logos. It's not a printer, it's a laser engraver. SpongeBob and Patrick? Not even close, dude. Yeah, there you go. Hyde Park Engraving, bro. Add it to the description. Cool, thanks, bro. Yeah, Josh, if you want that knife made, I got you, bro. Literally, whatever you want, I'll make it for you. Yeah, these designs that I just engraved, I think they're gonna come out really well. Star Wars. What about Star Wars? Oh. Yeah, so this is the shop, dude. Got our workbench over here. The CO2 laser. A fiber laser. Got a checklist of things that we need to get done. This is... I did it though, dude. Thanks, bro. It's not my house, it's just my office. Yeah, Cyrita, you saw that? Yeah, I thought that was hilarious too. It's making a lot of smoke in here. I'm gonna turn the fan up more. All right. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, if you guys want to comment some things that you want me to engrave in like a future stream, I could totally go and find those things and engrave them for you on stream. Just come up with some ideas. You got me, dude. No, this is Amor Fati. It means love your faith. Roma would be backwards. Whoop, whoop. Welcome, guys. I do this. I do laser engraving. I also do what's called pedicabbing, which is like where I ride a bike and I'm basically like an electric cab for people. All right, I don't know what exactly that means. There you go. That's better. That's better English. Are you talking about my business? Are you talking about my business explodes fast? part of the reason why I'm on here is I'm just trying to get people to learn about what I do, and I can literally show you. Oh, well, thanks, dude. Thanks, bro. Again, comment what you guys want me to engrave. And I can engrave that stuff for you on stream. I have a limited number of things that I have right now, but if you guys comment some stuff, I'll remember, and the next time that I stream, I can make some stuff for you. The thing that's tricky, yeah, for merchandise and stuff. No, it's a laser engraver. Thanks, bro. He is. He is. Laser beams, dude. Friggin' sharks with friggin' laser beams on their head, dude. That's actually a great idea for a sign. It's like Dr. Evil saying that. I should make a sign that says that. No, Viper. Yeah, Sabda is cool, dude. Okay, I think we're almost done. Literally 30 seconds left. And then I gotta cut it with the laser. But I have to put a nozzle on it. Okay. All right, you guys ready to see what we made? You guys ready to see what we made or what? Let's see what's up. Let me flip this thing around. Okay. Cool. So I just laser engraved this elephant thing. And then this like coffin. This one's actually pretty sick, dude. It's got a damn heart in his hand. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put there's a nozzle that goes on here, which will allow me to cut. This nozzle, I have to put it on there. Okay, now I have to go into my program and I have to make cut lines for these, which actually that might take me a minute, so. Yeah, I'm just kind of live streaming, kind of showing what people, what I can do, and then I'm gonna make this stuff and put it outside the office so that when people are I think that's because I have a crack in my screen case. That's why we got this trippy light stuff going on. Yeah, Johnny, can you, dude? All right, we're finished. There's a crack in the screen protector that I have, so it's making this light look trippy, bro. Trippy, bad, or cool, depends on how you look at it, you know? Okay. I'm doing laser engraving. I'll show you what laser engraving is. I don't know what that is. All right, hold on, guys. I'm just trying to. Make these cut lines as good as possible. Okay. 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 It was 50-10, right? What up, dude? Nuclear physicist. I don't know who that is. Yeah, I've never been able to grow a beard very well. My brother, on the other hand, he's got a great beard. .50-10 dynamic. Okay. All right, guys, we're about ready to cut. Okay. Oh! Alright. Cancel. Okay, so what just happened there is the focus wasn't set properly, so it touched the workpiece. Still setting it for 1.3. Okay. There we go. Okay. We're cutting now, guys. All right, I might have to do another, process that again. Protect your eyes. Okay. I think it actually did cut through the first time. There just should have been like a, it should have looked like, to me, it should have like fallen out, but it didn't, but that's fine. Okay. There we go. Yep, boom. We at that like butter. Yeah. See, so this piece is kind of stuck in there, but boom, came out. Cool. I just need to poke this out. Oh, came out. All right, cool. All right, check it out, y'all. Boom, look at that, dude. Cut that thing, perfect circle. And then I'm gonna take a screw. Actually, so this isn't the length of screw that I'm gonna use, but this is the same size. And it's gonna fit into this hole perfectly. And so I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna go screw it onto the fence outside. And then also this piece. Yeah, just having fun making scrap wood, making stuff out of scrap wood. Stuff like that. Yeah, I'm gonna spray them with a clear coat, and it's gonna protect the charring that's gonna happen. Also, too, something like this could be like a coaster, you know, like you could set your drink on top of here. All kinds of different stuff. All right, so what I'm gonna do right now, so there's not a lot that I could really use this piece for. But this one still has a good bit of workable area on it. So I'm gonna put that in there. We have considered it. I need to remove this nozzle. We definitely have considered the Etsy thing. I have no personal experience with it, but Michelle, the business partner and girlfriend, she has experience, and apparently they charge quite a bit to post on there now. It used to be like nothing. But, you know, it's the way of the world. Hold on, I need to refresh this. All right, here, let me show you guys. So this was the work pieces that I was just working with. And now I only have this one in here. That's the only thing that's in the bed. See? It's only that one. And now I'm just gonna make the laser bed take a picture. And boom. Now I know that if I put like artwork or whatever in this engravable area, it's gonna engrave right there. So what I want to engrave is the knife. But I want to run some samples to see if the artwork is good or not. Babe, can you email me the Queen artwork for tonight? Okay. All right. I'm just waiting on an email. Thanks for watching, guys. 22 likes. This is pretty sure the most likes that I've gotten on a live stream. I think it's the most views too. Remember I first got on here, 38 people were watching my stream, which is pretty crazy.
What did you save it on?
9. I think maybe some Nino stuff. But again, guys, if you come up with an idea of something that you want engraved, let me know. Comment what you want, and or just give me some design ideas. Like, for instance, like I want to put some stuff on here. Like, what's some stuff I should put on here? this mug, you know, like, what's something I should put like a logo or text on this mug? Email. All right, so we got the artwork emailed because I did it on a different computer. It's Diet Pepsi at that, you know. It's not even real Pepsi. Damn, boy. It's good stuff. Okay. It's always beer o'clock. Yo, what up? Okay, what's the best drink then? Bobby Singer. Mountain Dew's pretty good. I know, I'm a grown man now though. Can't be drinking Mountain Dew, dude.
What do you think about this wrap for closeness?
You wanna do it on this thing?
I want to do a wrap on that.
Yeah, I want to. If we're gonna do a wrap, I want to do it on that. Where'd you find that?
For my comics.
Okay. Let's do it. Make a house. Pepsi's like cough medicine. I can't make a house, but maybe if I get enough likes on this video, maybe I could buy a house one day. $2 liters of Dr. Pepper a day? Are you not American? All right, you want a bookshelf? No, that's my girlfriend and my business partner. No, seriously, if you guys want like a house or something, the Central Correctional Center. All right, welcome. No, I'm laser engraving. Yeah, because that thing looks like a 3D printer. Like I just made this. I just laser engraved this on a piece of wood. And I cut it out of wood too with my laser. If she wants to be on camera, she can be on camera. All right, chill, Vernon. Yes, I can laser metal. That's actually... Hand me one of the business cards. With like a picture on it. Actually, here, hold on. I got it. Oh, hold on.
These are bad ones.
All right. The mirror, so apparently if you laser a mirror, it like bounces off of the mirror, which is not good. Like this laser that I have like right over here, if you put your hand in it and it shoots a laser beam, it won't cut your skin, okay? It will not cut your skin, so you won't bleed, but it will cut your bone. So you could literally like put your hand under there and like perfectly cut or engrave the bone underneath your flesh. So if you do that on a mirror, those rays are going like uncontrollably all over the place. But this is anodized aluminum, so this is metal. And that's like a picture of downtown Tulsa, Oklahoma. And so this is what it did look like. And then we put this on it. These are some samples that I was making. Again, this is stuff from Tulsa. My brother, he needed some business cards to help promote my business, so I made him some, which I appreciate. This is the Tulsa Oiler, I think his name is. This is of a park in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Yo, all right. You know, different strokes for different folks, brother. He's almost too handsome, some would say. And then this is the front of our business card. And we do like the scannable QR code and our company logo. So, yeah. That's just one example of the stuff on metal. That's funny. Okay, so it depends on what you order. if you go on our, if you look at, so I have this pinned comment. It's hydeparkengraving.com. We have a catalog of things that you can order. And for example, if you were to order this tumbler from us, which this is a powder coated tumbler with gold underneath, not stainless. If you buy this, we will engrave this item for free for you. Just because you bought this tumbler through our website. There you go, hydeparkengraving.com. Let's pin that one. hydeparkengraving.com. So, you know, if we're doing a large quantity of something, that obviously brings the price down. It varies. Go to Hyde. Yeah, that is. Yeah, square.site, that is. But yeah, it all depends. Like, we have, yeah, so we use Square as a payment service, and as a new business, it's free. And so, and it looks, we have a very professional looking website, and that's kind of what we wanted, so it works out. Systems, what's 20 bucks? What up, dog? Okay. I think the X tool. Oh, there we go. That's rough, Joe. Oh, brother. This artwork's frigged, man.
You want to do the wrap and I'll fix the other.
Hold on, let me see if I can ungroup this. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Delete. 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 I just want to see what this one looks like. Okay, hold on. No, I can't do like a wall. I can do something that you can put on a wall, and maybe we could design like a series of things that you could piece together that would then go on a wall. And the laser that I have in front of me, the bed size, I think is 18 by 32. And then my fiber laser, which is for metal, it only goes up to about 11.5 by 11.5 inches. So, sorry guys, I'm just, okay, great.
Is it black one?
Hold on. I'm trying to edit this so it doesn't engrave this nonsense. Okay. Yeah, dude, I don't know what you're on about. Oh. Okay. Let's try and just do that as is. 20, 100. Cool. Morgan Wallen from Team. Hell yeah, dude. I'll take that. All right, so guys, I don't know if this artwork is going to work. That's why we're testing it. This is what it looks like right now. And I'm going to try and put it right down. We're just going to do 100. See what the preview is going to put it. Yeah, this is about artwork and stuff, dude. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't think that this is turning into anything like I wanted it to. Nope. Basically, I think just making a big black smudge. Literally burning, I know. It's not printing, it's laser engraving. Good guess though. All right, we're gonna pause it and we're gonna look at it. Well, we don't burn valuable items. This is a very abstract piece of artwork that I'm just kind of testing to see if it's as easy as I tried to make it to be, which let's see. Yeah. Not at all. And so generally, that's because the artwork is gray and it needs to be black and white. It needs to be
Okay, so 48 for
okay.
possibly somewhat bigger.
So, yep. And now, yeah, so, okay, so if you get a high quality image, it's generally going to be a bitmap, and it's going to have all these different colors. And so what you do is you take and you convert that photograph into grayscale, and then you invert those colors. And so what it's going to engrave is the black colors in your photograph. And so where there's going to be like, because there's definitely like different, even right now, like this is lighter because the light's coming from this way and it's dark over here. And so this is going to be less dense with black pixels, and this is going to be more dense with black pixels. So if artwork is gray, it's going to do like it just did, which is basically, it's just going to not know where to not engrave and where to engrave.
Is this the image that you put?
Yep.
Do you want me to fix it?
Well, do you think you can just convert it to black and white? Because like it won't, in this program, it's not letting me change the color. Oh wait, I should move to black. Okay. Hold on. Unknown. Okay. 20. Okay, so I just all right, cool. All right, so I just changed. That's not a dude. All right, so I just changed the artwork to this. So there's no gray, it's just black. And we're going to get a much better result. This is why we test. With things you're unsure about, All right, so not enough power. Because we're barely getting anything showing up. So we're gonna pause it. Cancel, confirm, finish. Maybe if we changed it to store. Let's do 30. Okay. We're gonna see what this looks like. Yeah, with it's like really cool, dude. Here, let's see if you guys can see this. Cool. Nice. I think this is going to turn out way better. That's a great question, actually. Yeah, no, we went over this earlier. You can't, do not do it on your flesh. And I'm pretty sure there's a massive amount of UV rays that are coming off of this thing. Yeah, as I was telling everybody earlier, not this laser, but the other one. I don't know if this laser is this able to do the same thing, but the fiber laser that we have can literally cut through your bone. Nah, I'm good, bro. All right, so that's kind of what it looks like. I'm thinking I might need to tweak the artwork a little bit. It's supposed to be like a queen from a deck of cards. You know how there's like the top and the bottom? That's literally what this artwork is from. And it's going to be on much darker wood. I'm going to be engraving it. Because I'm going to put it on the knife. Literally that shape is this wood. So So you'll see here, look, I'll show you guys. So I'm putting that right there. Okay. I don't know. Let's look at it. Yeah, I wanted to. That's why. So you see how like I was burning the wood. Is I wanted to see the artwork that I made, what the result was going to be on wood, because I was kind of unsure if it was going to just work the way I had done it, or if I was going to need to tweak it. And then I converted it to lines, and that's the result that we got. Again, it varies. Check out highparkengraving.com. If you guys have like a personal item that you want engraved, you can go on our website, you can submit an inquiry, and we can tell you what we need, and you can ship us the item. We'll customize it for you, and then we can ship it back. So you don't have to order from our website. But in the event that you do order something from our website, like these for example, you order a tumbler from us, if you buy this tumbler, we engrave it for free. So there is no additional charge once you've bought like something like this from us. But if you have your own item, depends on what the item is that you're wanting engraved, but and how big the engraving is too. Like one thing that's really cool is I'm gonna so on the outside we do have a rotary chuck, and we could put like a wrap on the outside. The inside would have to be something that I think you need a different process than what we have to do the inside of a laser, because ours is for essentially flat surfaces only, and you have to put it in a rotary chuck, which basically turns so that the spot that it's engraving is the top flat part the entire time. And so with the inside, it's curved and stuff, which is a little tricky, and so the artwork can become displaced. But a cool thing that we can engrave is like, if you send us like a kitchen knife or something like that, like we could do a design or your name or like initials or something on it. And I'm gonna put the Queen of Hearts, like the Q and then a heart on here, and I'm gonna engrave it on the blade after I put this design on there. So which I think I might have to tweak this artwork a little bit more to get the exact result that I'm hoping for, which is going to take too long for me to do it on stream. Yeah, I know. I want to. It needs to be better. So. send it over as a bidder?
Do you want to try it?
Yeah, sure.
There's nothing else there to do, so
Okay. Can you, so I made an outline on that artwork. That line is the right dimensions for the knife. I know. Yeah, exactly. The artwork. We're thinking about. You see how crazy that looks, bro? The faces look terrifying. And that's another thing I was running into when we were doing like a picture of a couple on a whiskey bottle. We wanted to run tests so we could get the faces just right, because otherwise, like, their eyes looked like they were missing, you know? It looked terrifying. It looked like something the stuff of nightmares. So, you know, that's kind of a tricky thing why, like, if you send us something, like, we got to work with it, and we got to see, like, what's actually capable with some of the more unique artwork, because it may not turn out exactly how you or I is imagining it. But something like a company logo, or like text, or a name, or like, you know, something that's like, it's vectorized like this, you know, was made professionally, you know, it's made right, the artwork, like, it's all day, bro. It doesn't matter. It doesn't take any extra time. So, but that's kind of what you guys are seeing right now. Is kind of the process of what it takes to, like, that Queen artwork, I just ripped it from a card online, and I'm just messing with it. I'm just tweaking it. And something that looks good in your program isn't going to necessarily cut or engrave exactly like you're imagining. What you drinking, dude? I hope it's Pepsi. Ching! What does Kingfisher mean, bro? Is that a drink? Cool. Is it better than Coca-Cola? There's no way it's as good as Pepsi. I don't get drunk. I don't do drunks. Thanks, mate. My hat's from the desert.
open up the email.
You sent it? Well, if it's so good, then you should bottle it. I don't even know it's outside of Big Bend National Park. Terralingua. Nah, that's okay. You don't have to come to my house. I like pure gum. These are mints. But it has it has xylitol in it, which apparently can reverse cavities. It can help your overall gum health, allegedly. It's good stuff.
I decided I need this acrylic. Should I go on and order it? Looking to try to practice on.
Go ahead. She's right here. So where's your GF? That's weird, bro. Okay. Ungroup. Oh. Edit. Yeah, that guy was weird. Okay, wait. Yeah, definitely weird guy. Where's everybody watching from? Anatu, you said mate. Sounds like you're Australian. Okay. You sent this artwork to me like this? Yeah. Send me all of it. Yeah, this was one thing.
This is what I
Okay.
I'm gonna throw the arms.
Just do it again.
Yeah.
The Zodiac Killer. All right. Normally when I'm wearing my glasses, I get Jeffrey Dahmer. Dang, Saudi Arabia, that's crazy, dude. What's up, dog? Soup man? Alright. Alright. I think we got some good artwork. Oh, I was there. There we go. Damn, that looks sick. Just, I'll fuck with it. I can flip it. If this is what I'm going to engrave on the knife. Okay. Alright, man. Good night, dude. Alright, cool. Thanks for the encouraging words. She has a check mark here. Huh?
She probably posts that on every one.
Thank you, dude. Sick Vault Boy profile pic, dude. I just finished the new Fallout series, season 2. It's pretty epic. All right, guys. So Zigzag, I don't know if you're still here, but this is the new artwork that we got, okay? This is what we're gonna be engraved now. We're gonna test it. We're gonna test it in the machine. Cool. All right, let's see how this goes, guys. We're just testing out artwork for a knife engraving. Looks pretty promising. Yeah, this artwork is looking sick, dude. Thanks for liking the video, guys. 30 likes, man. This is a lot of likes, dude. I don't think I've gotten this many likes. For anybody just tuning in, we're practicing some of the artwork. We're not practicing. We're just doing some tests on the artwork to then put on this knife. Yeah, I think so too. I think it looks much better as well. Got about 30 seconds left on this engraving. Woo! I like that. All right. So you see some of the soot that's around here? You can literally just rinse that off. So it's not that big a deal. Look at those two compared to each other, man. Yeah, it's a little dark around the eyes, but again, that's just soot. So yeah, I think we're about ready to run it, dude. All right, I'm gonna show you guys kind of how I'm gonna set this up. Okay. So I'm gonna try and put this perfectly straight like that. And then what I'm gonna have the machine do is I'm gonna have it take a new picture. Okay. I'm gonna lower my bed just to be safe. And I'm gonna take a close-up picture. Okay. So I just got it to do a close-up image. Now I'm going to get it to set the right depth for my focus. Okay. Now, I just got to make sure that when I position this artwork, that it overlays on this knife perfectly. Okay. Alright, I gotta tweak the knife a little bit. Okay. This is the thing about setting these up, is you gotta get it just right. Otherwise, you're not engraving on your workpiece anymore. And then you're messing up somebody else's product. Okay. So, I think our height is a little bit off. All right. Happy birthday. I don't think I'm gonna sing to you, but I'll tell you happy birthday. All right. We're gonna frame it. Okay. That just told me it's off. Try it again. got to get this positioned exactly right so your artwork goes on there perfectly. This tells me all right. Got to position this. next side will go a lot easier. Not lining up right. All right, this is a very unique piece. All right, it's engraving. I hope it's gonna line up right. Took me a while to get it set up. Doesn't look so bad so far. like it might be a little off. Yeah, I'm thinking it is. All right. Let's see what we got. Still looks cool. I don't know, what do you guys think? Was kind of expecting the head down here to touch. This piece was definitely difficult to position. All right, now for the other side. All right, well, now we got to do the other side. This framing that I'm doing is basically just showing me where the edges of the artwork is. So part of the issue is that the thing that I made the artwork with is not identical to the knife that I have. Like, I think that this side of the knife is a little bit, the wood's wider than the other side. It's a laser engraver. It's not a CNC. And I almost like the way that this side lined up. versus the other one. Cool, dude. Yo, what up, Netherlands? All right, let's see. Yeah, this one fits inside a little bit better than this side. But again, I mean, it still looks pretty good. That's both sides. So, you see on this edge right here, it's a little too close. But the way I measured it, there should be even spacing on each side. But overall, looks pretty friggin' sick, dude. So, there we go, dude. Got a friggin' Queen of Hearts knife. That's pretty bitchin', dude. Look at some of the detail on that bad boy. How much would you pay for something like this? Comment. So, what I want to do now is on this blade, I want to put a Q and a heart for the Queen of Hearts. And maybe I could order a bunch more of these and I could make like a collection. Maybe there could be 52 knives. I don't know. That'd be the sevens, you know, the numbers would get kind of boring because there's not cool artwork. But I could do like a jack, queen and a king. But all in all, I mean, that's pretty sick, dude. I mean, I just kind of brainstormed it, and it looks pretty badass. So, yeah, I like it. Hyde Park Engraving. HydeParkEngraving.com, guys. Cool. Alright, I've been streaming for like 2 hours over that. And I gotta go work another job tonight. So, thanks, guys. It's been a good live stream. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it, y'all. Have a good night.